Imagine waking up in the morning. You stretch, reach for your phone, make your coffee, brush your teeth, all without thinking. These small automatic actions might seem ordinary, even mundane. But what if I told you these tiny moments hold the key to shaping your future? The secret to success, happiness, and personal growth is hidden in your daily habits. You see, habits are the invisible architecture of our lives. They quietly influence every decision, every action, every outcome, often without us realizing it. Today, we'll explore the hidden power of habits, why some stick and some fail, and how you can harness them to create a life filled with growth, achievement, and fulfillment. What exactly is a habit? A habit is a behavior you perform automatically, without much conscious thought. Your brain is brilliant, but it's designed to conserve energy. That's why it loves routines. It prefers repeating actions over thinking every time. Think about brushing your teeth in the morning. You don't consciously recall every motion or every step. You just do it. That's your brain running on autopilot. Here's the fascinating part. Your brain doesn't care whether a habit is good or bad. It only cares that it's repeated. Habits are neutral. The outcome, in good or bad, comes from what you choose to repeat. A repeated habit of reading every day expands your mind. A repeated habit of endlessly scrolling social media wastes your time. And here's the reality. Life is essentially the sum of all your habits. Your health, your success, your happiness, and all built from the tiny actions you perform daily. The habit loop. Q. Routine reward. Charles Duhigg, in his book The Power of Habit, explains a simple three-step model that forms every habit. Q. The trigger that starts a habit. It could be boredom, stress, hunger, or a specific time of day. Routine. The action you take in response to the cue. It might be scrolling your phone, eating a snack, or taking a short walk. Reward. The feeling you get from completing the routine. It could be pleasure, relief, or a sense of satisfaction. The brain remembers the reward, so the next time the cue appears, it nudges you to perform the same routine again. This is how habits form, through repetition and the anticipation of reward. Once you understand this loop, you can change your habits. You don't need to fight them head-on. Instead, keep the same cue and reward, but swap the routine for something better. For example, every time you feel stressed, you might normally scroll social media. Instead, take a short walk, meditate, or write down your thoughts. Same trigger, same relief, but a healthier habit replaces the old one. How habits shape. Daily life psychologists estimate that roughly 40% of our daily actions are driven by habits, not conscious decisions. Think about that. Nearly half your day happens automatically. You wake up, check your phone, brush your teeth, make coffee, go to work. Repeat. Your brain optimizes for efficiency, and the actions it automates quietly shape your life, often without your awareness. This is both an opportunity and a warning. Good habits silently build your success. Bad habits silently undermine it. For example, good habit, reading 30 minutes a day, expands knowledge, sharpens the mind, increases focus. Bad habit, scrolling social media endlessly, wastes time, distracts, increases stress. Your life is shaped quietly, one habit at a time. The neuroscience of habits are deeply embedded in your brain. A small region called the basal ganglia stores habits. Every time you repeat a behavior, neural pathways strengthen. This is neuroplasticity. Your brain rewires itself through repetition. At first, new habits require effort. Your brain is alert, noticing every detail, but after enough repetitions, the behavior becomes automatic. You don't need to think, your brain just does it. This explains why starting a new habit is so challenging. Every step feels like a struggle, but repetition turns actions into identity. For instance, someone starts running 1 mile a day, initially exhausting, mentally and physically. Weeks later, it becomes automatic. I'm a morning runner. When identity aligns with habit, consistency becomes effortless. Identity-based habits. Most people focus on goals. I want to lose weight. I want to read more. I want to stop procrastinating. But goals are temporary. Habits last. Systems last. Identity lasts. Instead of asking, what do I want to achieve? Ask, who do I want to become? Don't say, I want to read. Say, I'm a reader. Don't say, I want to exercise. Say, I'm someone who moves daily. Each habit is a vote for the type of person you want to be. You don't need perfection. You need consistency. James Clear in Atomic Habits says, "You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems." Practical steps to build new habits start small. Tiny habits are easier to repeat. Read 1 page, do 1 push-up, meditate 1 minute. Make it obvious, place cues in your environment. Keep your book on your pillow. Lay out workout clothes. Make it attractive. Bundle habits with things you enjoy. Listen to music while exercising, or combine a walk with a podcast. Make it easy, reduce friction. Remove distractions, simplify the action. Make it satisfying, celebrate small wins. High-five yourself, smile, note progress. Reward reinforces repetition. Breaking bad habits can be replaced, not just fought. Don't fight them head-on. Replace them. Find a healthier routine with the same reward. Remove triggers from your environment. If snacks distract you, don't keep them at home. If phone scrolling disrupts sleep, charge it elsewhere. Willpower is limited. Environment is powerful. Design your surroundings to support the habits you want to keep. The compound effect: small habits create massive results over time. 1% improvement daily, 37 times better after 1 year. Skipping small steps, miss huge opportunities, brushing teeth, reading a page, pausing before reacting. Tiny actions compound. Months and years later, your future self is someone you hardly recognize. In a good way. Real-life example: Steve wanted to lose weight, tried every diet, failed. He focused on one tiny habit. Every day I'll just put on my running shoes. No pressure, no expectations. A week later, he stepped outside. A month later, he ran a few meters. A year later, he completed a marathon. Consistency over perfection. Small, repeated actions. That's the power of habits. Your call to action, your future, isn't built by massive decisions. It's built by what you do daily. Every repeated action, every habit is a vote for the person you want to be. Start small. Start now. Choose one positive habit today. Repeat it. Keep going. Habits are your silent allies. Master them and you master yourself. Ignore them and they control you. The choice is yours. Start today. Start small. Keep going. Your habits are shaping your future. Right now.